Angela. I hope you remember me. We met at the last regional conference.
Of course, Amina. It's so great to see you. I hope you're doing okay.
Everything is going well, thank you. I hope it's the same for you. I was trying to get in touch with you. I remember that you were in charge of the procedural team, and I had a few questions. Do you have some time?
Absolutely. What do you want to know?
Later this year, there is the WAGS World Conference. How is that different than the regional conference?
Like, other than the fact that all of the MOs and WAGs are invited and not just the ones from the Western Hemisphere?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. For both regional and world conferences, those are normally opportunities for members from all of our organizations to gather, to share, to learn, to celebrate. In both instances, committees, either the World Board or the Regional Committee, will present the work that they've done over the last triennium. However, in the case of the World Conference, because it is the main governance meeting for WAGs, they also present a strategic plan and finances, both of which will get voted on via proposed motion from the board.
Well, I know that at the regional conference, we did some voting.
Yeah, I think we had 10 proposed motions that we voted on.
But what is a motion?
Let me see if I can make this easy. A motion is basically a proposal that conference participants have agreed that they want to discuss. There's proposed motions, they then become motions, but that's getting technical. Is that what you were looking for?
Yes, thank you. It's actually clear. I think I now understand what a motion is. But is the board the only group that can put forward a motion?
Yeah, no. And actually, having member organizations put forward motions is a very important part of the World Conference. It's the only opportunity that member organizations have to formally request things from WAGs to help shape the direction of the work it does or how it works with member organizations.
So, because things are going virtual, could we dissolve the World Bureau? Could we put forward a motion not to have one?
Oh, unfortunately, Amina, that is not a motion that you can make because that's actually written in the Constitution and bylaws. And right now, member organizations cannot put forward a motion that would change nor the Constitution nor the bylaws.
So, what other possibilities would that leave?
All motions, first of all, need to be related to the mission of WAGs. You could make a motion on a specific direction you want WAGs to take, an area of support you think that they need to provide to member organizations, specific reporting you might want, or work that you might want. If I think back over the years, we've had motions that have pushed for a leadership development focus, that have included the involvement of young women in the governance, and the creation of the World Center of Kusafiri.
Ah, that's interesting. If I wanted to put forward a motion, what do I need to do?
I think the most important thing for you to remember is that for all motions, if they're going to pass, they're going to need to be accepted by the majority of the MOs. The actual number will change based on the type of motion that it is. But my point is that you're going to want to make sure that whatever you put forward as a motion has the buy-in not only in your member organization, but also from other MOs in your region and in the rest of the other regions. You don't have to talk to all of the MOs. That's normally a job that you do during the conference. And this year, I'm not sure how that's going to happen. But you want to make sure that your motion will appeal to as many people as possible, or as many member organizations as possible, and it is not simply something that is national or regional.
That makes sense. And what would we need to do next?
Once you have your motion and you know that it generally has an appeal, you would need to write the motion as well as some background on a specific form that you would get from WAGs. The background will help all of the member organizations to understand the rationale and the reason for the motion, and it explains why it's important. Your motion is then simply what you want WAGs to do or to have. and you usually write it in a "we recommend that" format. You then submit it to the procedural team. They'll review it. They'll come back to you if they have any questions. They might refine it. They should also explain to you how and when you would present it. And as I said, I don't know what that will be for this year. Does that help?
It totally does. I now understand the importance of motions in voting. I'm going to give some serious thought to what motion we could present as a MO. If I have more questions, can I reach out to you?
Absolutely. Anytime, Amina. Don't forget, though, there are documents from WAGS that can help you, and the procedural team's there. They have an email, quite simply, proceduralteam@wags.org. But don't forget, motions are due to WAGS by April 4th.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your help, Angela.
Not a problem, Amina. A pleasure. Take care.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.